Good morning. I just wanted to kind of talk about the topic from yesterday a little bit more, how social media is really effective in being very addictive. And I kind of wanted to double down on this by kind of talking about YouTube in the way it influences our buying decisions, or more importantly, fueling our gear acquisition syndrome. So in the last few months, I talked, or no, didn't talk about it, but no, sorry, I did talk about it, but I kind of want to rephrase it. So in the last few months, as I said yesterday, I logged out of Instagram, but I also replaced my YouTube intake with, and also podcast intake with audiobooks, but also listening to albums and listening more to music instead of watching YouTube videos or watching or listening to podcasts. And I actually did notice or just recognized yesterday, after also having experienced the extremely effective pull of social media and doom scrolling on Instagram, I recognized that by not watching that much YouTube, which unfortunately, at least my feed, is very full of, let's say, recommendations on what to get next, be it either a new camera, for example, a new action camera, to have something smaller with me all of the time instead of this DJI Pocket, or buying a new phone because I like to watch a lot of tech channels like MKBHD, but also listen to podcasts like Linus Tech Tips. And since I've not consumed that much YouTube anymore, I did notice that this urge of buying a new camera or a new phone — I'm still rocking the Samsung Fold 5, which is comparatively to what exists now, an old phone — I did not have that. I did not want to buy a new device. I did notice yesterday, I'm riding motorcycle, I want to buy a new motorcycle helm because they have a shelf life basically and you need to exchange that. And then I got into this rabbit hole of watching helmet reviews, although I already know which helmet I want to get. And then it hit me. I'm watching these videos and now I want to buy more. And I mean, that's really obvious. And I'm probably shooting myself in the foot right now because my main channel obviously reviews bags and therefore products. And I'm part of the problem in a way because I'm kind of fueling everyone else's gear acquisition syndrome of wanting to buy something new. But running a YouTube channel is basically the most effective when you are promoting or reviewing an item. And by not consuming these videos lately, as I said, I did notice I don't want to buy a new camera. I don't want to buy a new phone. And so the point of this video is to kind of be very mindful about your intake, what you consume on the internet. I mean, that sounds really obvious, right? But we sometimes do forget that, or we forget to be mindful. We know that this is fueling our gear acquisition syndrome when we watch a really fancy vlog or a really cool review about the newest camera that has been coming out, or the newest iPhone, or, I mean, Apple had an event a couple of days ago, and I just see my feed full of this new laptop. But fortunately, I'm kind of over it. I don't want to watch these videos, so I'm not going to buy a new laptop. I just bought an old refurbished laptop last year, an M3. We are already at M5 with the Apple MacBooks. So as I'm saying, I'm really content with what I'm having, and I'm happy to say or to consciously recognize, oh, okay, consuming these review videos or product videos is fueling the need or the want, not the need, the want of buying something new. Again, this is so obvious, but we sometimes forget it. And therefore, I kind of want to, shine a light on the thought of being mindful of what you consume on the internet, and double down on what I've been saying in the past videos to kind of have dedicated devices, because where we consume most of these content is on our phone. I watch YouTube, I would say 95%, no, that's not true. No, that's true. 95% on my phone. And having a dedicated device, like a camera, like my retro gaming device, like a Kindle, gets me very consciously away from my phone, and therefore from the want of watching a YouTube video, and that fueling my gear acquisition syndrome. And again, I really want to emphasize or recommend to, just get a gaming device or get a Kindle, or be very conscious about what you're listening to. As I said, I listen now a lot to albums. I listen now totally late to a party to the Linkin Park album from last year. I'm listening to a whole album, not just songs, and instead of listening to a podcast. And it's a shame now that I obviously don't support that many creators right now, because I don't listen to that, but it's a really good conscious decision to kind of get away from that. All right, if you enjoyed this video, maybe check out the video from yesterday up here. YouTube thinks that you liked the video down here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. That way we see each other in the next video. Thank you very much.